Memory Lane. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Michael from INTV Music, and you're watching, yes, another trip down rock and roll memory lane.
Yeah! Let's hear it. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, boy!
Today, believe it or not, I was trying to put this off, but we're going to talk about Kiss. Yes, the rock band Kiss.
Kiss!
Started in 1974 in New York City, Kiss became quite a phenomenon. The first two albums on Casablanca Records didn't sell that well, but the reputation for their live performance was getting out there. So in September of 1975, they released Kiss Live, and their album sales exploded. Since then, they've sold 36 albums, 32 years, 75 million records, let alone the merchandising. You can get Kiss dolls, you can get anything. But in 1975, I happened to see them, and in 1976 in Oklahoma City. In 1976, because I was in the record business, I found out in the grapevine that they were staying at the Hilton Inn. I went to meet them that night. Here's a couple. Here's three of their autographs. Didn't meet Peter Criss. Paul Stanley and the guitarist Ace Frehley were both nice guys. But I hate to tell you Kiss fans this, but of all the rock and roll people and famous music people I've met in my life, Gene Simmons was the most narcissistic person I ever met. He's one of those guys that hit on your girlfriend when she was standing beside you. He was just one of those guys.
That ain't no good.
That ain't no. It's not even right. It's not even right. He'd take your daughter back to his room, but that's what happened.
If she was hot enough.
That's what happened to me. But I've got an even stranger story. In 1975, whenever they performed at the Civic Center, when they were doing the Kiss Live tour, I was trying to impress my current wife and my girlfriend at the time, so I bought some concert tickets to go see Kiss. Some promoter got Mountain Smoke. They were a local bluegrass band with Vince Gill, a 17-year-old Vince Gill, to open up the show. When they got booed off stage, and when Vince was leaving the stage, he mooned the Kiss audience. He mooned the audience. I was standing about 15 feet away when this happened. A few years later, in a country music magazine, an interviewer asked Vince Gill what his favorite memory was, and he said, "I mooned a Kiss audience." So there's my memories of Kiss and Vince Gill's memories of Kiss. But anyway, I'm Michael from INTV Music, and you're taking another trip down rock and roll memory lane, and you're watching INTV.
Yeah!
Will that work?
What?
Will that work?